Hey everyone, my name is Prince, and welcome back to Telltale's The Walking Dead. I had to stop myself from saying it's good to be back again, because you guys are fucking tired of hearing that, I imagine. But we're back playing another Telltale game, and I'm finally starting to get back into the proper pattern of recording these, because I recorded episode 5 of Minecraft Story Mode like a week or so ago, so I'm finally getting back into a decent pattern. But we are back in Telltale's The Walking Dead for the final episode of Season 1, because in the last episode, we said goodbye to Lee. We lost him. After 5 episodes, he became one of the Walking Dead. Sorry, that was unbelievably cringe. That was a terrible joke. Anyway, before we move on to Season 2 and carry on Clementine's adventure, we have one final bonus episode, which is The Walking Dead 400 Days, which is where we're actually going to meet a few of the characters that are going to be in Season 2. Now, this episode's a little bit different, because while all of the others are obviously a linear story, this episode is actually sort of 5 different mini-stories about these different characters. So this is going to be a little bit of a different experience, but it's The Walking Dead, and you guys know I love it. So make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any of these episodes, and go join the casual Discord if you want to be notified whenever I upload or go live. And without further ado, let's get right into it. And I tell you what, it really didn't seem like that long ago since we filmed episode 5, but as you guys can see, it really was. It was literally like almost 9 months ago at this point, because I recorded it while I was still at uni, and that doesn't seem like such a long time ago for me, but obviously it very much was. It's getting near to a year since I was at uni. That is wild. But as you all remember, the last time we did episode 5, no time left, but there is still an RB arrow in the top right, and if we press it, we have the special episode, 400 Days. Let's do it. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. Telltale Games presents, in association with Skybound, Gil's Pit Stop. I'm guessing by the number of cars, this is probably before the apocalypse. The Walking Dead, 400 Days. Oof. Yep, and this is after the apocalypse. Hello, Mr. Walker. He was looking at me. It's not looking too good, is it? And again, everything's so much grayer in the apocalypse. Ooh, hell of a lot of missing posters. Doesn't really surprise me, if I'm honest. All these people are most likely dead at this point, so we have a few pictures that are a bit standout-ish in comparison to the others. We have Bonnie, we have Russell down here, we have Wyatt, Vince, and Shel. So these are the 5 survivors that we're going to see the stories of during this episode, so I guess we just pick one and see what's what. Let's go for Shel first. Again, it doesn't really matter who we go for first. But we'll go for Shel. See what their story is gonna entail. How they survived throughout the apocalypse of The Walking Dead. Like I was saying, who knew that an apocalypse just, like, makes everything more grayscale? What's that horrible noise? Don't do that. Please. Okay, so we're back at the pit stop where we just were. Red's Diner.
Wait.
Very good skill. I could jam to this. And I'm guessing that's Shel. Shel, 236 days in to the apocalypse.
Sister's getting pretty good, huh?
Yep,
Becca
sister.
has good teacher, Steph. Thank you for doing that. She needs something to focus on besides, you know,
The apocalypse.
everything else.
Yeah. Growing up in a world like this, what do you think that does to a kid?
Well, she's not as young as Clementine. I don't know.
I don't know. I know it's changed me, well, all of us, but at this age, for her, I don't know.
She's older than
She's a good
Clementine.
kid. These are shit times, and she's gonna go through that. But if we can keep her from experiencing some of the shit I've seen...
Thanks, Stephanie.
So this is clearly a different group entirely. Nice. Whoa!
Becca, that was great.
Thanks, sis. You think we can do something like this every week?
Definitely be good for, yeah, you sound like a great idea. Be good for morale.
That sounds like a great idea. Maybe we can all get in on it, like some kind of weekly talent show.
That was amazing, Becca. We could all use a little more music in our lives.
Yeah, damn
Did I
right.
ever tell you that I used to play in a band?
Yes, Roman, you've told us. She doesn't want to hear about it again.
All right, all right. In that case, let's get back to work.
Oh, this seems like
thanks to
a...
Boyd's hard work on the vegetable garden, we're having fresh soup tonight. Okay, let's get to it.
good
You
bit of
wanna help
fresh
me and
soup.
Shel do the supply inspection?
Cool. You check the flashlights this time. I'll look over the guns.
Okay, be careful.
Okay, but be careful. People's lives depend on those. We can't have them screwing up because we got lazy.
Shel, when you get a sec, meet me out back. Help me feed the watchdogs.
Sure thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, she is a kid, so, you know, some people might say that having a look at guns might not be the best thing, but in fairness, we're in the apocalypse now, it doesn't fucking matter. And like I said, she's definitely older than Clem, at least in Season 1. I don't know how old she is. She looks around the same age, I think, as Clem is in Season 2, just as a visual guess. So, you know, she needs to learn about guns because, you know, it's the world we live in now. Look at knives, right?
Eesh, these knives are looking pretty ragged.
Don't worry, they're on our list.
That axe, I'm pretty sure, is the same axe model they used for the axe in episode 4, I want to say.
Did you ever find out what happened there?
No. Roman said it was like this when he and Stephanie found the place. Could be anything these days, though.
Ugh.
Still, better not to think about it.
Yeah, let's not think about the nasty bloodstain. Sort of takes you away from the whole morale boosting thing that we just had. Just like, oh yeah, we're playing guitar like several meters away from the very large bloodstain on the floor that we apparently haven't been bothered enough to clean. Let's talk to Becca, our sister.
What did Roman want?
I don't know yet.
Are you gonna find out?
Yeah, in a sec.
Okay. He said feed the watchdogs. So, we're probably gonna go do that afterwards. What's,
How are we
okay.
doing on ammo?
Better than we thought. We haven't had to use these for a while.
Nice. So clearly, like I said, this is an entirely different group that are chilling out. We don't know any of these characters, but they seem to be doing alright. For now, at least. You guys know that, you know, in The Walking Dead, everything can change in a second, as we very much found out with Lee. Flashlights, right.
Huh. Still one short. We never found the other flashlight?
Nope. Still in the cornfield somewhere, I guess.
Cornfield, huh. Right. Photo.
The diner looked pretty nice back then.
That's because they used to pay people to clean it.
Also, not as many dead visitors back then.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it doesn't help that there's walkers everywhere now. Stephanie, hey.
You guys need help?
Nah, we got this. Right, Becca? You go ahead and help Roman out back.
Alrighty. Let's go, slide our way over there. Right, where's the pissing... Where's the way back? Cash register? Could you not have looked at it from there, Shel? Oh, there's a little gap there, right. I didn't see
Hey,
that.
Becca, think we should start charging for the inspections we make?
Oh yeah, then we can spend all our money at nowhere.
Empty wall. Wow, they're really struggling to give us stuff to look at in here, aren't they?
It looks weird in here without the paintings.
Well, Boyd wanted something to paint his own pictures on. I guess it'll be a personal gallery in here when he's done.
Well, this group seems definitely more upbeat than what we were dealing with Lee's group. Then again, in fairness, they'd gone through a lot. But this is 236 days in. What is that? Like 6 months or so? 7 months? 7.7 months. So for 7 months in, I think they're doing pretty well in terms of morale. Right, let's go see what Roman wanted with the guard dogs. What we got in here? A fire extinguisher?
We should do an inspection on these. Make sure they all work.
Probably a good idea. I mean, fire safety is usually the last thing on people's minds, but when you're clearly doing as good as these guys are, you know, it's... I guess you just gotta make sure. And because these guys are clearly doing so well, they can afford to make sure, you know, things are extra safe. Right, soda machine.
This hasn't worked in a long time.
Well, very clearly. Coffee machine.
God, what I wouldn't give for a cup of coffee in the morning.
Yeah. The relics of a bygone age, unfortunately. What do we have here?
Glad we thought to bottle our water before it ran out.
Very good. You see, this group knows what they're doing. Lee's group were fucking all over the place, but clearly these guys are doing a lot better. And again, they've clearly lasted quite a long time without anything absolutely terrible happening to them. Right, out we go. Oh, now we're in the pantry. God, there's like 7 different doors to get outside. Just let me the fuck out. Canned goods. Oh, these guys are proper stocked up.
I don't miss going on raids for this stuff.
Going on raids? God, maybe they're doing so well is because they used to be a bit more violent. Raids? Because raids implies that they were like... Because she didn't say scavenging, she said raiding. That means they were raiding other people's places and taking their stuff. Okay. Oh, maybe I was... maybe this group isn't as good as I thought it was.
Ooh, starting to thin out in here. Thank God we have a garden now.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I was gonna say, a garden is always a very good thing. If I've learned anything from playing State of Decay 2, I know that a garden is a good thing. Oh!
You scared me!
He's hungry. Guess he knows it's feeding time.
So these are the watchdogs. Oh. What do you say in this situation?
You know, your sister said she wouldn't mind doing this.
Roman, we've talked about this. Becca doesn't need to deal with this kind of thing.
Listen, I know you think that giving her an easy life is what's best.
Absolutely.
Really not.
Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, but this can wait.
I know, I just want her to have a little more time to be a kid. As long as she knows how to protect herself, it's fine. I don't want her to stop caring about people.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a balance. You can strike a balance.
I don't know. I'll check it out.
I gotta get back out front. Looking forward to that soup.
Right. So we have walkers chained up, acting as guard dogs. Watchdogs, he said. Tell you what, it's not a bad idea, in fairness, because walkers do tend to make a lot of noise whenever anyone, like, turns up. So it's a pretty clever idea, although it must have been pretty dangerous to get them chained up and on post like this, and God knows what would happen if, like, they broke out for whatever reason. Talk to Walker, really? Yeah, don't get too close. Clearly he doesn't want to talk. Also, I do not want to know where they got the intestines from. Clearly, like I said, this group is much better prepared. What you eating there?
Oh, God.
What is it? What is it? Oh. I can't even see what it is. Probably the enhanced textures that I have, because there's this special thing that you get with, the Telltale collection, which is what I have, it's all 4 games, where you can apply, like, a special texture thing, it's like dark mode or something, that makes everything better textures and makes it look better and everything, but it does make things a little bit darker sometimes. I literally cannot tell what she's eating. I'm assuming it's like a bunny or a rat or something. Also, these are unique walker models as well. They look a lot more recently deceased than most of the walkers we've seen so far. Okay, we can't go over here. So let's go back inside, because there is actually some people I want to find and I want to talk to, because I did say a couple of minutes ago that this group is obviously like a new group, we don't know anyone from it, but that's actually not strictly true, because there are some people in this group we have actually briefly seen before, and I didn't know this at first, but I actually did some research a couple of months back and found out about this, and they actually offer up some pretty interesting dialogue to do with another character that we knew previously.